We are going to finish up varnishing Mr. Jackson and doing his nail tips and stuff like that. We should finish that all in one go tonight. And then we'll have a chat with our baby of the day, that is Brooklyn. I picked Brooklyn. We're going to have a chat and a snuggle with her. But first, we got to get this baby varnished first. And I got to kick the cat out. Come on, Bubs. Gotta kick the cat out. I'll be back. I'll be back, I promise. If I don't kick him out, he will get into everything. How is everyone doing? Hello, Paula. How are you? Good to see you. All right. Let me turn down the music. Before I get a copyright, hopefully. I got another email about copyright notice. I have to find out what video it is, but yay. Okay. There we are. Okay. I got another email about copyright. All right. I'm doing great. You're doing better? Oh, Paula, that's great. I am so glad that you are doing better. And hello to 3 people. Just woke up from my afternoon nap from work. I was so exhausted today after work, so I had to take a nap. So, just waking up. Me too. I know it's been touch and go with you. But always in my prayers. Always in my prayers. Yeah, it's been very busy around here. Lots of things going on around family and stuff. So my apologies for not being on lately. I think for sure I won't be on tomorrow. So I'll be hanging out with family tomorrow. Lots of stuff going on. Prepping. I got to start packing for the Kansas Doll Show. Getting things ready. Mark is actually ahead of me. Can you believe it? He's actually ahead of me when it comes to packing, and normally he's the last one with a suitcase out. My cat. So yeah, he's excited to go. So I'm excited that he's excited to go. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of family things have been happening. So yes. And hello, 33 people. How are we doing? So we will have a. I gotta work on this baby, and then we'll have a chat and a cozy chat with little Miss Brooklyn here. We'll hold her, and I'll show you her up close. But first, we've got to get this baby done. He is baby number 5 for the Kansas Doll Show, and I got to get working on him. So I'm going to do his lips, his eyes. I'm going to put tears in his eyes and do his lips, his nose, a little bit in his ears. And then we're going to try out the Americana varnish on top of this. This is the IRHP Heat Set Matte Varnish. So first time ever using it with a full-on reborn. So this baby was a perfect experiment with that because this is a boo-boo baby. So he's going to be for a good deal. He came out pretty cute for being a boo-boo baby. Actually, his boo-boos look like real scratches. They look pretty realistic. So it's a good boo-boo. Ah, thank you for the star. I just saw it. Yay. Thank you. Thank you. Is it Leafomatics sent a star? Thank you. I see it in my chat. Love ya. You're awesome, awesome, awesome. How's everybody night? What's everybody up to? What is everybody up to? I think that's a dirty sponge. We're just going to get rid of it. So if you don't mind me, I sound a little groggy. I just woke up, grabbed some water, and ran up here. I'm like, I got to get some work done. I cannot just go. I just cannot like just, oh no, we'll do it tomorrow. I can't do it. I can do it today. Today. Thank you, money. Is it money? Thank you. Oh my goodness. Another star. My goodness. I see those going off like fireworks in my chat there. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hello to, is it, let's see, Karma Koi. Hello, hello, hello to 95 people. I hope you're having a good evening. I got to order more of these popsicle craft sticks. I'm running low. Can you believe it? I had a billion cajillion of these things and I'm actually starting to run low. How is everyone doing? Thank you for the 6 likes. Keep them going because it allows everybody to know that we are here. So if you can tap, I need to tap myself. Keep on tapping and letting everybody know. Let's let algorithm know we are live. Let's other people join in on the chat. So yes, thank you. I appreciate you. Princess Belle, there she is. Miss Princess Belle, I am here today. I know you were concerned about me going live. I had a date night with hubby last night, so it's not often he takes a day off from work. We went to go see a movie last night. What is it, Princess Belle? Guess what? What? Gotta find a place for my glasses. That's what. What's up, Miss Princess Belle? How are you doing this fine Wednesday? We went and saw Wham last night. It's a documentary. Never seen footage. Never seen before footage of when they went to China. So that was pretty exciting. Their trip to China. That was a fun movie. I love Wham. I'm a Gen Xer. And we ran into other Gen Xers. And we literally talked more to these people than we were what actually the movie was. So it was a lot of fun. It's almost like a class reunion all over again with people our age. Bruh. Hey, Bellin. Bruh. My new reborn is at my house, and now I have 6 reborns. Princess Belle, congratulations on your 6th baby. How awesome is that? How fun. Thank you for sharing the good news with us. We always love it when to hear when people get new reborns. That is awesome. If you have any reborns, let us know in the chats. What are their names? How many boys? How many girls do you have? We love to hear all about it. Congratulations. My new reborn is a girl. Aww. This is such an art. You're amazing. Thank you, Is it Karma? Karma Koi? Thank you. Yeah, this guy's a little boo-boo baby, but he actually came out a little bit better than I expected. So this is the first time using IRHSP Heat Set Matte Varnish because I know soon I will be running out of the Genesis varnish, and when I do, I will be very sad. Because Genesis no longer makes any of their products, and I'm very, very sad about it. Her name is Sophia. What a pretty name. That is awesome. Hello, 78 people. I hope you're having a great Wednesday evening. Welcome to our painting table, well, varnishing table today. Our labor and delivery table. This is where babies are made. It's funny, I was telling that couple, we were talking to that couple at the movie theater, and I was like, I make babies for a living. I work during the day in the medical field, and then I make babies at night. People, excuse me? What do you do? Hey Paisley, how you doing? Good to see you. So cute, thank you. Oh, thank you. My reborn Jack and Sophie are going to be twins. Nice. Fun fact. Guess what? I don't have any twins in my collection. It's the whole time since I've been in this art, I have not had any twins in my collection. It's time to change that. I've got plenty of doubles and triples of kits that I need to make into twins. I just wanted to show you up close of Jackson and how cute he is. He's just looking so adorable. I need to change that around. Starting with little Prim. I love Prim. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I'm doing great. Bit busy prepping for the doll show. Busy with family lately. Just been crazy busy. Life lately has been a personal roller coaster with family lately. So, yeah. Busy, busy, busy. And I saw that Miss Penny, if you're watching, I saw that I got to watch your videos. I saw that you're back on YouTube. I was so happy to see her posting videos again. So, you're here. Hello, Alondra. How are you doing? Hi to Mila. Hopefully I said your name right. My aunt just had a baby. Her name is Mia Catherine Barnes. Nice. Oh, what a pretty name. You could just say the first name. You don't have to say the last name. Oh my goodness. That is a really adorable, cute name. Yes, Penny is back on YouTube, seeing her videos last night, and I was so happy. Yeah, I was so happy. I just been so crazy busy. I hadn't had time to watch anything on YouTube. So, I had a fun date night out with the Hubs last night. I'm not used to him being home in the evening, but it was fun. He took the night off to spend time. Well, there's a rare movie that was out. It's a rare documentary that just came out, and he bought 2 tickets. He's like, rather if you want to go or not, I bought 2 tickets to Paradise. No, I mean, he bought 2 tickets to this movie, and I was like, yeah, I love Wham. Definitely. Wham is like a signature group of the 80s, the Gen Xers. Am I going live tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday? Probably not. Probably not. I'm probably going to be hanging out with my daughter for a bit. And then might go to family get together. I don't know what's going on with that yet, but see what's going on. Sometimes they get together for an evening. We do Bible studies. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Just depends on what everybody's doing. My daughter has an appointment tomorrow, and I want to hang out with her. Put little tears in his eyes. He's got cute little tears in his tear ducts. All right, I'm glad I said it right. Woo woot! I'm happy. That's why I never made it in the telemarketing business. I didn't make it too long because I butchered everybody's names. You only get a few seconds to guess people's names. It pops up on the computer, and you're like, and then people get so mad and like, what? Yes, I do make reborns. Yep, these are the Kansas. This is baby number 5 for the Kansas Doll Show. And he's an experimental reborn because I'm using IRHSP for the first time on a full reborn. I only tried it out on a ethnic leg that I painted. Sorry, I'm moving you guys around looking for my heavy gel mat. Because we're going to do the three-dimensional eyebrows next. I'd say it came out well. It feels like uncured Genesis, and that's going to drive me up the wall. It just feels like when, I'm sure a lot of you don't know, but anybody who is a reborn artist and paints with Genesis and varnishes with the Genesis heat set matte varnish, when you put the varnish on and you let the thinner, when you let it flash off and it dries, it's like a powdery, it's almost like a real nice soft powdery feel, and it feels uncured. I'm just plucking off any thing that may have stuck to the vinyl. But yeah, it feels like uncured Genesis matte varnish is what it feels like, and it's kind of driving me crazy. Like it's, but I keep doing the scratch test, the Q-tip test, to see if any paint comes off, and I don't see any paint coming off. I scratched it pretty hard in some areas. I'm scratching it pretty hard right now in this area, trying to get a piece of fuzz off. And I don't see any white scratches going on. So I'm like, wow, this works really well. It just feels a lot different than the Genesis. He's so cute. Thank you. Hello to Mercedes. How are you? It looks great though. Thank you. He's so cute. He is adorable. He is adorbs, adorbs, adorbs. You know what? We're going to do the hands and feet while we got the Aleene's paper glaze out. So we'll put the head aside and we're going to do hands and feet. We're going to do nails. Actually, yeah, I think I'm going to skip this varnish. I don't honestly think that the varnished works so well. I think we can actually skip the AK. I think we can. I think we can actually, yeah, I think we can get away with it. I don't see any shiny spots now that I'm looking at this in really bright light. It's definitely got a different texture to it. Because this is the stuff that I'm going to be probably going to when my Genesis runs out. So we'll just go ahead and do the nails now. And then we can do some light varnishing. I don't think we need to. I think I'm just going to leave it. That way people at the show can feel the difference between Genesis and IRHSP varnishes. That way they can tell which is what. So we're going to set this aside for now. I appreciate it. Hello, 66 people. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday so far. Still waking up. Sorry if I seem like I'm like all over the road. I'm just like waking up. Wake me up before you go. Yeah, so I gotta do this little one's photos for the doll show. I gotta put together the price list for these babies. So I make the final decision when I do the final photos, and then I figure it all out, and then I post. I will be posting here on YouTube, and I'll be posting at the Kansas site on Facebook. The doll's available at table 26. So I will be posting the final prices. This little guy will be this one and the... Oh, by the way, Marita Winters got back to me. I did message her about the ethnic baby. I thought the kit name was Katie. Because somebody looked it up for me. I'm trying to think of who looked it up for me. But anywho, she got back to me. It's Raleigh. The kit name is Raleigh, and she says it's an extremely rare, sold out kit. And there are people looking for that kit. And I'm like, really? Because I got another one. I got a blank one. I'm excited for that. Hello, Shirley. How are you? Princesses, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you Reborn's names and how. Okay, you can do that. Yeah, thank you for sharing with everybody. And hello, 85 people. So if you stick around to the end of like my varnishing session here, we will have a nice little chat. We'll the baby you see over there, we'll grab her and we will have a snuggle with her and we'll have a chat. Not that we're not chatting right now. No, I do not do silicone babies. I was going to try last year, but I don't know. For some reason, I don't know why Gracie May just kind of changed that all for me. Don't know why, but I saw Gracie May and I was like, I'm in love because I was going to buy a partial silicone baby, which means it had a cloth body and its arms and legs are silicone. I was going to buy one, but then I was like, I was going to buy the kit actually. It's a Marita Winners kit and it's a silicone kit and I was going to try my hand at painting silicone. And I was like, you know what? I saw Gracie May. I fell head over heels over Gracie May. And oh my goodness. I like what you're making. It's so cute. Thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you for the 20 likes. I appreciate you. Yes, if you can, I don't know if it helps myself. I'll help myself. Hit that tap, 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 tap. It lets the algorithm know that we are live. It tells other people that we are live and it brings more people to our channel. And that way more people can learn all about these dolls. Because you never know. It could definitely, there have been several people who have never seen these dolls before and they just scrolled on to one of my live streams and I'm like, oh my gosh, these dolls are so fascinating. So you never know. That baby up here. Such talent. Thank you, Kiara. Thank you. I always wanted to circle one in a plastic one. Wait, I always wanted to, I'm not sure what you mean. You always wanted a vinyl doll? Is that what you mean? Thank you, I appreciate that. Hello to Unicorn. Sparkles Girl. Love that name. How cute. Malika, hopefully I said your name right. You're welcome. Emma is 4. Anna is 3. Evan is 2. And twins are 1. And Aaron is 2. Nice. Thank you for sharing again with us, Princess Belle. I always wanted a plastic one. Gotcha. A vinyl baby? Yeah, vinyl babies are definitely way more affordable than silicone. They're durable, they're more durable, and to me they have more realistic characters to them than silicone. Silicone, you can't get much realism out of them. You can get all the realism you want out of vinyl because you can just keep on layering and layering and layering the paint and do as much layering as you want. There's almost so much layering you can do on a silicone because you're painting silicone with silicone. So you're fuzz. You're just like painting, you're putting more silicone on top of silicone, but the silicone is pigmented and you can't quite get the mottling, like the details. I mean, you could do mottling and all that, but there are some artists like Susan Gibbs. There's other silicone artists out there who really know how to paint silicones like really super realistic. That there um, is a true art because the fact that silicone is like harder, I believe, to deal with. I don't know that for sure because I've never done it. Because maybe one day, like if I ever try it, maybe it won't be as bad as I imagine it to be. But I'm not interested because I just don't like the feel of it, especially the part with the powders. Lily is too. You mean Lily is too? Did you paint yourself? Yes, I did. I did paint this baby myself. I've been doing this for 21 years. I forgot to introduce myself. I am Jen Lynn of Creative Newborns. Welcome to my live stream. I have been a reborn artist for 21 years and absolutely loving it. So just trying a new thing. This baby we just varnished this little guy with IRHSP. I think it means Irresistibles. Heat set matte varnish for the first time because eventually I'm going to run out of Genesis. When I start running low of the Genesis heat set matte varnish, I love that varnish so much. Then I'm going to start using it for my own personal collection. And dolls will become a little more expensive because that is a very rare varnish now to paint with. And I love that varnish. So this is going to probably be the new go-to varnish. The one thing I did notice about this varnish is that while I was heat setting it, I baked it 3 times. I noticed there wasn't a smell. There was not that smell, that vinyl smell that comes off of the vinyl. Here's the boo-boo, by the way. I painted over. So the 2 arms or arm and a leg were touching each other and it took paint off because of the stickiness of the medium. But I made it into scratches. It can be like little scratches, so it looks okay. And we're not all perfect. If you look at your skin is not all perfect. That is so surprising. Well, you're good at paint. Thank you. Yeah, 21 years of doing it. I've been in the hobby for 22 years. So I discovered Reborns in 03, the year my daughter was born. I made my first Reborn in 04. Just getting the fuzzies off. Sold my first Reborn in 05 and loved it. Fun fact, I sold my very first Reborn for $65 on eBay. That was back in the eBay days when we used to sell, and watching the bidding was so exciting. Watching all the bidding and everything. I was like, oh my gosh, yes, yes. Oh my god, I have always wanted a silicone doll. You always wanted a silicone doll? Yeah, so they're a little more pricier than vinyl, but some vinyls that are prototype are more expensive than silicone because of all the artwork that goes into them. So just because it's silicone. So yeah, I have only one artist silicone doll. It is a Boo Boo Baby I got for a heck of steal of a deal. If you can go to a Reborn doll show, I highly recommend if you are around any of them. So the ones that I know of are the Yofi Doll Show in Florida. There's the Dolls of the World in North Carolina. There is, of course, Kansas Doll Show. That's where I'll be. There's the Kansas Doll Show. There's West Coast Doll Show in California. There's the Texas Doll Show. There's one in Texas. I'm not sure what it's called. I think it's called the Texas Doll Show. But if you can go to any of those doll shows that are Reborn related and silicone doll related, I highly, highly, highly recommend going to one because you will get a steal of a deal on dolls, because usually the second day is when you will get a deal on a Reborn, because most artists want to go home empty-handed. That is our dream, to bring our dolls, sell them all, and go home empty-handed, other than purchasing someone else's art dolls. So a lot of people will basically chop off, like they'll just basically chop the prices in half, and like I just want to rid of this doll, and they'll sell it for like real cheap. So that is where you can get in on the deal and get yourself a reborn that is worth uh, like over 1,000 for like $600, just because they really want to get rid of the doll. They just don't want to take it back home. And some people you get to know, you make friends with some other artists, and you get good deals. It's a wonderful thing. Get any more of this out. What's your favorite thing about painting that baby? My favorite thing about painting this baby is trying out the IRHSP Heat Set Matte Varnish. Um, the cool thing about that varnish is that it takes a long time for it to flash. That's for sure. Because I added some more Bob Ross thinner to it, just a little bit, and man, that varnish, it's good to work with it. Like, it is workable for a long time, which is nice. I'm like, that is nice. Uh-oh. No. What did I get on there? No. Uh-oh. But, that's the cool thing about that varnish, and you can take your time and make sure everything is like varnished. Where Genesis, it flashes off pretty quickly. But yeah, you just have to leave it overnight to flash off before putting it in the oven, which is fine with me. It didn't have a smell. I did have a little bit, ovens when they run, it usually hurts my lungs because of the smell. I didn't smell anything. But I had a little bit of achy chest the other day. I don't know if it was from the oven or not, but I highly recommend, if you're going to bake your dolls in the house. I do it in the basement with all the windows open, and I have like a table that's got 3 fans, one that's blowing on the oven, the other one that's taking air away from the oven, and then there's a table where they all cool off with fans, and at the end of that is what is it? It's an air purifier. So Eborn's, the artist from Eborn's was telling me about her setup, and so I got me an air purifier. Those help too. It helps tremendously. So I put that right next to the table where the dolls are cooling off, and it purifies the air pretty good. So great advice. Thank you. You're welcome. Is it my first time on live? No. One of many live streams. I usually try to go live every day, but it's hard to do. So I try every other day. That is my goal, every other day, because we've got some family events coming up, and you never know what may happen. My daughter is expecting, so you never know with that. So getting ready for the Kansas Doll Show too, so that's why, sometimes like I may skip a live to get stuff done, but I'm not skipping today's live because I missed you guys. I really do. I totally miss you guys. Man, I miss you guys. They look beautiful. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Anthony. Thank you. Hello, Delilah. How are you doing? I am an artist. I've been an artist my whole entire life of other things. Before I made reborn dolls, I used to sketch people. I was one of those sketching artists. And then when I discovered reborns, I'm like, yes, this is my destination because I love newborn babies. I'm more into the newborn babies as well, so that's another thing about me. is that I collect newborns and preemies. I make newborns and preemies. I don't collect toddlers. I don't make toddlers, but although I want to venture into it again and get some human hair and root them, particularly, of course, a girl, because it's always fun to have a girly girl and to be able to do her hair all kinds of cute ways and stuff like that. So I'm going to start with Maddie and I'll work my way up and see how I like doing toddlers. Like, not too big of toddlers, like probably Maddie size, Bonnie Brown's Maddie. That's a bigger size doll. That's like a 9-month old size baby. Hello, hello, Shayla. How are you doing? You're doing good, Delilah. How do you put the hair on the doll? I paint the hair on, or they can be rooted. They can be rooted. One thing on the label, it does say about the IRHSP heat set matte varnish. I'm sorry if I'm knocking you around. You guys are on top of my paint supply drawer. Um, you cannot root on this once you have varnished. Once you have varnished the top of the head, which I did, I can't root this even if I want to, because it does warn you that it'll crack. It'll chalk off. Like, it'll crack off. So I'm glad they give you that warning. All right, we're gonna do the nails now. She is an artist, and yes, she puts hair on the dolls. Yep, I paint the hair on. Mostly I do hair painting because it's quicker, and to me, my hair painting personally looks more realistic than my rooting does. I'm gonna go back, and there was one doll that I made. It was I can't think of the name now. Oh my goodness, that doll was so realistic. I did both a full-on hair painting and a full-on rooting, but I cut it in such a way that the rooting looks so good with the hair painting. So I want to try combi again, like doing a full combi. It's called full combi, where it's full hair painting and full-on rooting over the hair painting, probably about up to here. So I'd probably root like up to here, and then the hair would lay flat, to blend in with the painted hair. But I want to try that again. I did multicolored hair. The highlights look really nice. Do you sell your babies? Yes, I do. Yeah, I sell them at the Kansas Doll Show, and whatever doesn't sell at the Kansas Doll Show, they will sell online. I'm very fortunate that my friends, that's the one thing about being an artist, is you make friends with other artists and you do a lot of trading, which is nice. Like, I'll buy dolls from other artists and I get a good deal, and vice versa. I have good friends that buy my dolls, so I really don't have to worry about like who is buying my dolls. I know that's a question I get quite often, but yeah, I pretty much know who's buying my dolls. Babies are so cute. Thank you, Delilah. Hello to Libro. Hopefully I said your name right. You all the word baby. Let's see. Gina said, is it Gina? Gianna? You all the word babies wrong. This is how to sell babies. Okay. Um, yeah, I sell them at the Kansas Doll Show. I sell them online. And basically, when I have one that is available, I do a lot of custom babies with my friends. So, my good friend, my dear friend I haven't seen in a while, she's back on YouTube. Yay! I'm doing a custom for her, and I'm excited about it because I'm doing a rooted version. I'm going to do a full on rooting and a full on combi here with that baby. It is the same baby as this one. So I'm recreating this one right here. So I just got to order the Levi kit. I do have the Brooklyn head. So I'm making a full on custom of that baby, and I'm going to be experimenting with the full combi hair, and I'm excited about it. I like experimenting. People who give me plenty of space and room to do my thing with the dolls, that's how I work best. Honestly, this varnish, when you're scraping at it, when you're like kind of just getting the fuzzies off, it feels just like Genesis, but it's softer. It's weird. It's a good weird, I guess. Hey Jacqueline, how are you doing? Good to see you. Hello, 110 people. Thank you for the 41 likes. Keep going. Do you see what I'm doing over here? See me tapping? Keep doing this. That will show the algorithm. It'll put us up there in the algorithm, and it'll show people that I'm live, and it'll get more eyes on this beautiful art. We want people to learn all about this beautiful art. And we want more people to hang out with us. It's a lot of fun. The more the merrier, even though I love my small crowds too. Small crowds are nice too. All crowds are nice. But we want more people to learn all about these dolls. Yep, I've been doing it for 22 years. Do you cut the baby doll's mouth? No, I do not. At one time, I tried cutting their eyes open. I'm not very successful at that, though. I wasn't successful at it. Did I do that? Okay. All right, now we're going to do three-dimensional eyebrows. And for that, we need the heavy gel mat. So I might get quiet in doing this part of the process because this gel mat dries extremely fast. All good? Babies, okay. I have a baby, please, please. I have a baby, please, please, after they want. I'm not sure what you mean, okay. That is a skill. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome. Is it Heke? Hopefully I said your name right. Thank you. We're about to varnish the hair now. So we're getting into the exciting part. And if you hang around long enough, we'll when we're done with this, we'll sit back, relax, and we'll hold this baby. And we'll cuddle a reborn. I'll show you how well reborns cuddle. And hello, 105 people. Thank you for scrolling in, even if it's for a millisecond. I am Jen Len of Creative Newborns. I've been creating hyper-realistic vinyl art dolls for 22 years now. We are in beautiful Reborn Land, Ohio. We've had beautiful weather today, lately. Welcome, welcome. If there's anything that you would like to know about the art of reborning, I am here to answer those questions for you. This is baby number 5. Should call him Johnny 5 from that movie Short Circuit. Johnny 5. Yeah, this is baby number 5 for the Kansas Doll Show. So yes, we made it to have a 5th baby. Have we had a 5th baby? In real life, I have 5 children. 5 is my number. So what I'm doing right now is I'm putting this thick, heavy gel medium on. It's almost like the thick medium in Genesis. It creates 3-dimensional like eyebrows. It creates umbilical cords. This is what I make my umbilical cords with. If you are a member of my channel, I do teach reborning as well, personalized teaching. Anything you want to know, just let me know. I'll jump on live and make a video just for you and everybody else on members. So I do that. I do personal teaching. That's another thing I do. So if that's of any interest, oops, a little bit too much. So there's the varnish, the eyebrow there, if you can see it. But I gotta get to it before it dries. And it dries clear, so it doesn't stay like this white color. See, it's already dried on here, so I gotta get another bit of this. How did you get started with this? So I got started with the art of reborning in 2003. I loved hyper realistic baby dolls my entire life, ever since I can remember. And so I used to collect the Behringer dolls. So I felt like me in my 20s collecting dolls, right? So, anyways, one day I wanted to just buy a realistic doll. I don't know. I just wanted to look them up. And so I looked on, I don't know where I looked, but I ran into Welcome Home Emily online, and I'm like, what's this? That baby looks real. My heart just sank. I was just like, wow, that baby looks so real. I had to have her. So it was gifted to me. She was gifted to me as a birthday gift, as a Christmas and birthday gift. Long story short, got her in the mail, and let's just say I was disappointed. I was like, what? She was beautiful. Her sculpting was beautiful. Linda Webb's sculpting, I don't know if she's with us anymore, but her sculpting is beautiful. And it's just the hair. It had like a comb over type hair. It was glued on from front to back. It was just really weird, odd looking. It looked very fake. It looked nothing like the photos. And so I wasn't very surprised. It's not like a shock factor, like, oh, well, that's how advertising goes to make the baby look so realistic, right? So I hung on to the baby. I was advised to send back the doll, but I didn't want to because it was a gift. And I did think she was cute, just put a hat on her. And she was a hat baby for a little while. I just just put a hat on her. And so I did. And then so I decided one day to just look up the reviews on Welcome Home Emily. And I wanted to know, I still do to this day. It's always good to, look up Google reviews. I wanted to know what other people thought. So I was like, what do other people think of this doll? So I looked it up, and there was a reborn version of Welcome Home Emily. It was like a reborn Emily, it said. And I'm like, reborn Emily? I'm like, what? I'm like, what is that? And I knew, and I said instantly, I was like, that's it. This is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. And I really did say that. I did say that. I said, I found my career. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And here I am 22 years later. Still doing it, still loving it. It's a challenge. It's a good challenge. This is something that is ever evolving. There's always new techniques, tips and tricks of different things. So yeah. Good evening. Oh, I just lost my husband and I'm all alone. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Alta, I can't pronounce her name, but Alta, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that you lost your husband. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Well, you're not totally alone. You're here with us. We love dolls. And we are glad that you are here with us and just hang out with us. And yeah, I am so sorry to hear that. Wow, this is magical. What an amazing job you are doing. You were gifted. Thank you. And hello, 102 people. Hello. How are you doing? How's you doing? All right, here we go. We're going into uncharted territory, guys. Say a prayer. Uncharted territory. Here it goes. We're putting this varnish on top of this varnish. We're going to see how it goes because, this varnish is very matte. Here we go. I should use a brush for this, I suppose. We are getting into uncharted territory. And this is how you learn reborning, guys. Doing things you've never done before. So we're going to find out how well this varnish works on IRHSP heat set matte varnish, because we want the hair to have um, we want it to have a look of some sheen to it. We don't want the hair to look flat. Oh, floating heart, thank you. I don't know how to say your name. Cry something. Thank you for the floating heart. Sorry, I mispronounced your name. What a lovely floating heart we have. What a lovely 122 people we have. Thank you. 57 likes. Thank you so much. Keep them going. That lets people know we are here doing this. Let other people know we are here doing this. Share this out to people because we want to share this beautiful art, and we want people to learn all about these dolls and how they are made. Kristen. Hi, Kristen. Thank you, Kristen. And please forgive me for missaying your name, and thank you for the floating heart. I appreciate you. I will remember, Kristen. I will remember. I'm going to do several layers of this varnish, but while this is drying, I think we've pretty much done. We might do a little bit of some other varnish. We'll see where we're at, but we'll have a chat. Oh, wait. Yes. Yes, have good days and bad days now. And the 1st of August will be 3 months. I am so sorry. Everybody put hearts and hugs for Altimus. Hopefully I said your name right. Everybody, please put hearts and hugs. Altimus. Let Altimus know that we are here and you are loved. And you have friends here. Put hearts and hugs for her. And we are here for you. It's okay, you're welcome. I love catching lives. I love it too. I love it too when you catch my lives. And I feel bad when I can't go live if I'm like suddenly gotta. There's so much going on personally in my family business right now. I do have a daughter that is expecting. That's as much as I can say about that without getting into personal details. But it's a good thing. But yeah, so things have been happening, and I need to be there for my daughter if anything should happen. And all at the same time, I'm going to the Kansas Doll Show. I'm afraid to leave town. It's like I'm almost afraid to miss my granddaughter's birth. But hopefully all will be okay. It'll be okay. She'll be okay no matter what. It'll be okay. I think I'm going to use a brush. I have to find me a brush. Yes. If you need someone to talk to, yep. You got us here. You're in the right place. We are here to if I'm not talking to you, if I'm painting, then chat. I have a wonderful, awesome chat here. They will love on you and they will talk to you. Hey, Jesus Barba or Jesus Barba. Hopefully I said it right. Bro, can you give me one? I would love to give you a reborn. I would love nothing better than to give a reborn out, but I unfortunately can't do that. If you hear any noises, it's my cat. He's got the zoomies right now. We are gonna try to see about reborn giveaways before the 100K giveaway. The 100K giveaway that we are doing, the doll will be worth $800. It'll be a full-on reborn. It will be Harry by Bonnie Brown. I can't wait to get that baby. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be beautiful. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel for a chance to win a high-end reborn worth $800 for the 100K giveaway. We are trying to make it to 100K. It's a long ways off, but that gives us a chance to create that special baby. It'll be Harry. I did take a poll, and everybody did vote Harry by Bonnie Brown because I was going to do Twin B. But Harry came out. Harry could probably take Twin B limbs, so I might just take the Twin B limbs from Twin B and give them to Harry because Harry has been sculpted with several different types of limbs. So this Harry will have full limbs too. So make sure you are subscribed to my channel to have a chance to win that baby. Hello, 76 people. Thank you for the 60 likes. Keep them going. Just like this. Keep tapping. Keep tap, 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 tap. Keep going. Yeah, let everybody know we are here. We want more people to find us. And the way that goes is if people hit that like, then people find their way to my live stream. And that way we can talk more about this beautiful art. There's one thing that I do. I just take it a day at a time. Yep. One day at a time. Yes. One foot in front of the other. Yeah. I lost my mom when I was 19, and that's a hard age to lose a parent. I didn't know my dad. He passed away when I was 3, but my mom passed when I was 19, and that's a hard age to lose a parent because you're still pretty much a teenager. You're a young adult and just starting out in the world, and you unexpectedly lose a parent. It's, yeah. So welcome in. If you're just scrolling in, I am Jen Len. Hello, 94 people. I've been a reborn artist for 21 years, been in the hobby for 22 years. Currently, we are varnishing over the varnish, the IRS. We did some experimental varnishing with the IRS HP heat set matte varnish, because Genesis ain't gonna be around forever. Once I start getting low on the heat set Genesis, then I'm going to start conserving it for my own dolls because I love that stuff. But so far it's pretty much working out pretty good with this IRHSP. So I think that's layer number 1. We're gonna let that dry. We're gonna hold it up to the light and make sure. So that way, the more layers we put on there, the more sheen we get, the more softness we get with this. So I think this is going to work out really well. I mainly make babies that have hair painting. I honestly think my hair painting is better than my rooting because I feel like I can get in such realism with the hair painting. Plus, the hair painting does not move once you paint it. Like it doesn't, you can dress your babies. You can put the hats on the babies and not worry about the hair. You don't have to stress out about it. So, yeah. Okay, so we'll use a brush next layer. All right. We're going to do a little bit of AK varnishing on the hands and feet just because it's a extra layer of protection on the hands and feet when people are handling their reborn dolls. The hands and feet often get touched the most. The thick medium turned out really, really nice. I don't think the camera is going to capture it, but he has some really 3-dimensional eyebrows. You can see it. He's got some really dimensional. Let me see. I'll get in front of the camera actually here. There we go. You see those eyebrows? Yeah, they're 3-dimensional. He's got tears in his eyes. Oh, he's got little baby tears. Next step after varnishing the baby, will be, of course, rooting blonde eyelashes on him. Now, I'm a little bit nervous about that, rooting that because of the varnish. They say it cracks. So I'm hoping no cracking goes on. So I may just go ahead and put a layer of some of this. I think that should be good enough. I don't know. We'll see. I think he'll be okay. I think he'll be okay. Wow, the hair looks more real. Girl, you have skill. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa Brooks. Thank you. Yeah, that's that is the thick medium, or not the thick medium. That's the heavy gel matte that does that. It does a really fine job at that, and it makes wonderful umbilical cords too. The umbilical cord, I'm very impressed with it. It came out really nice. I can't wait to do the photos. I can't wait to do the nursery photo. I started with my good camera, but I think the cell phone videos of photos actually look better because it kind of capture more of a real life nursery, like babies in the newborn nursery. Wow, thank you. Hello, it is Chantel. Chantel, how are you doing? How are you doing? All right, so we will go ahead with the AK. And then we'll have our chat. We'll go ahead with this AK. I don't know if I need a new plate. I'm trying to find a new spot on my plate so that I can do some more varnishing. I'm going to shut my window. So that didn't take long at all. We did 3 different types of things here for this baby. And air dry, oh my goodness, I wish I could do all air dry. I am working on a baby for me, all in air dry, trying to come up with a solution to all air dry to where we don't have to bake the babies. That would be a dream come true. If I can have a no bake baby, that would be nice. Because that way you're not, you're chancing it every time that you are putting a doll in the oven. You are chancing that oven going wrong, because it happened to me. You are chancing the fact that it'll melt, and it happens. It happened to me. We're putting the AK on right now. It's extra matte. This is just extra protection over this varnish, so that, because it's, one of the areas of the doll that gets touched the most by clothing or changing or handling the doll. So that is just my rule thing. That's just me. I tend to do that. I tend to varnish extra over the areas that get touched the most. And I just realized there is a piece of paint missing there, but that's okay. I think Boo Boo's babies, as long as it's not too many, they look cute. I think it looks, you don't even know. If I didn't say anything, you saw this doll, I didn't say anything, you wouldn't know there's any Boo Boos on this baby. Because we're not perfect, If you look at your skin is not that perfect either. You look at my skin's definitely not perfect. You're doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. It happened to you twice. All right. Like I said, I'll be letting this dry for a while, and then I'll come back probably tomorrow. It's tomorrow, Thursday. Oh, I got so much going on tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Technically, this just needs to dry for 30 minutes, and then I can probably throw another layer on there. That is his ears. Now, about his nose, I'm not sure what I want to do. I'm not sure if I want to do texturing on his nose. I think I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to be cautious and leave his nose, because I would like to have the skin texture on his nose, like the little milia bumps on his nose, but I don't want to. I'm not going to chance it. He's already an experimental baby, but I don't want to make it worse. And it's like, hello, 74 people. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. Thank you for being here. I am Jen Len of Creative Newborns. If you're just scrolling in, I've been an artist for an artist my whole life, but I've been an art doll artist, reborn artist for 21 years now. I discovered it 22 years ago, going on 23 years. I am so glad. It probably is already 23 years. Oh my goodness. But I'm so glad you're here with me, even for a millisecond. If you have any questions about what I'm doing, I would be happy to teach you about what I'm doing. Right now, I'm putting on an extra layer of this AK varnish on this. That's just something I probably don't have to do, but I'd like to. It's just that security, just that little piece of piece of extra mind there. Just knowing that these are the areas of the dolls that gets touched a lot, and you just want to have some extra varnish on there. It's working now. Oh, the chat froze. Oh no. Okay, good. I'm glad the chat's not. Yeah, the chat sometimes I wonder because it goes slow at times, but that's okay. And hello to 80 people. Yeah, we're about to hold that baby there and just kind of have a chat. And I'm wearing my Kansas Doll Show shirt today. I only have one. I keep wanting to get one, and every time I miss out. They sell out pretty quickly, the Kansas Doll Show shirts. So this is going to be extra soft. I'll tell you one thing, this matte varnish works pretty well. I'm pretty satisfied with this IRHSP varnish. So yeah, we should have a labor and delivery. I'm finding because I knew about a shiny spot that was on here earlier. We shall have a labor and delivery soon of this baby. So we'll definitely go live stream for that. Welcome to my relaxing live stream, 98 people. We are painting, well, not painting, I am varnishing, finishing up the varnishing process of this baby. We are working on baby number 5 for the Kansas Doll Show. Tomorrow is Thursday, and I get out of work early. Our company picnic is Friday. Yay! I may do a live stream early Friday. Who knows? Because I get home, we only have a half day of work Friday, which is nice. It's always something to look forward to. Half day of work, company picnic. I'm just getting a little bit of like some fuzzies off of here. That is a frustrating thing during the varnishing process, is that fuzzies. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I think we got it. Welcome back. Paul James, welcome back. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hello, Demir. Welcome back, Demir. All my blonde babies, my birth live ones, had a definite blue line over their nose between their eyes. Do you ever add the blue? Yes, I do. Yes, it's the blue undertones. Yep, that's the first thing I do. That's the first thing I do when painting. I do veining and blue undertones. So let me see if we can see it on this little guy here in just a second. I'm just trying to get off before I varnish this again. To get off the fuzzies, because we don't like fuzzies on doll kits. Okay, let me see if we can see it on here. Did I do it to him? I didn't do it as prominent on this doll. I don't know if you can see it, but you can see the lighting doesn't show it, but if you look at it, the corner of his eye, you can see a blue vein coming from the corner of his eye there. Yeah, I don't do it too much. I'm always afraid of, because once you add the blue, once you add that in, you cannot take it back. And there's fuzzies on his face too. But yeah, that's the blue undertones. That's the first thing I do. I do it on the bridge of the nose, between the eyes. I do it like right above the eyebrows, like right here in the mouth and in the chin area there. You are doing good. I am glad that you are doing good, Paul James. Cool. So cute. You expect him to open his eyes? I know that would be kind of creepy if he did that while I was holding his head. That would be creepy. That would be, oh my gosh. That would be creepy. Alright, trying to get a little bit of these little fuzzies and whatnot off of here. But I'm very, very OCD about it. Okay. We got it. I do want to try their, I think they have a product out that you can do. You can do the dry peeling skin. I like the dry skin. It looks so real, the realistic. I know some people don't like that on the very newborn babies, like the peeling skin. After a few days after they're born, you notice like their skin starts peeling around their ankles and their hands, mainly around their ankles. Left a little white spot on his head, on his nose. Love your baby dolls. Thank you, Demir. Bob Ross has his eyes open. Yes, he does. Good old Bob Ross. I have another Bob Ross hanging over there. I love Bob Ross. He's my inspiration. Believe it or not, I have learned a technique, a painting technique from Bob Ross, and I apply it to my reborn painting. A certain way that I paint on the paint. Believe it or not, you can learn to paint reborns using other techniques that other different types of artists use on their canvases. That's where I learned about the AK varnish. Though that varnish is very popular with people who paint the miniatures. People now who print out their little miniature figurines, it's very popular now. And then they paint them with acrylic paints. And then AK is oh no, come on off there. AK is a favorite of the varnishes that they use in that painting community. So I tried it out. Actually, somebody did suggest it, and then I saw it on a video. I looked it up on a video and saw that how to use it, and this stuff is wonderful. I love it. Yes, baby. Hello, 77 people. I hope you're having a great Wednesday. So we're gonna have a chat in just a few minutes here. We're almost done with just putting a little more varnish on the hands and the feet, just to kind of give it that little bit of extra protection from, the baby being held. The hands and feet get touched quite often. All right. And I'll get back to this later. That looks like that would come off. I'm very OCD when it comes to little fuzzies and hair sticking to the vinyl. All right, that's good. So far, I'm really liking this. Dries really fast. I like the texture of that. That feels really good. Nothing like having a successful experimental baby and everything turns out right. It's a good feeling. How much does it cost? So, like, I'm going to decide that once I'm done with all the photos. This is baby number 5 for the Kansas Doll Show, and I'm glad that I got another baby done. He's just been kind of lingering around my studio here because I was just practicing painting with different mediums with the paint. So I found a good mixture, a great medium to use for acrylic air dry paints to make the paint act more like the Genesis paint, like going on more like Genesis rather than it going on like acrylic paints, which acrylic, the wrong thing. We use water to thin out the paints, but now I use different mediums and I'm excited about it. It's looking very promising and it makes painting much quicker. It goes on more like Genesis paints. It goes on smoother without the water beating up. I got so used to the water beating up, but I just learned how to work with it. You do learn how to work with it and how to get it into the vinyl and everything like that, but then I paint the other layers with this medium and it's been wow. It's been working out fantastic and it was by accident. You'll be right back. Okay, Paul James. Hello, 80 people. How are you doing? Thank you for scrolling in, even for a millisecond. I appreciate you. If you can, do this. Tap, 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 tap. We're only at 78 likes, and we've been here a while. Let's get those likes up there. Let's do it. Let's get them up there. We want more people to see this. I want more people to see this. Or a thumbs down. Either one does help. Please give me a thumbs down. No. Is that a super chat? Super chat? BC row percent. Mandu. Is it Mandy? Is that a $10 super chat? Is that $10? And okay, 10. Thank you for the super chat. I think it is. Thank you. Purple hearts to you. You are awesome. Yes, let's hit that like on there. And then I gotta go on the other screen and hit a love on that. Let me hit a love on that. Is it a super chat? It's not even showing up. My chat's not even showing up on the other side. Uh-oh. What's going on with that? Wow, my chat disappeared on the other side. Good thing I'm not streaming this way. Holy moly. Can you guys still hear me? Because my chat is gone. Oh, I can't even hit a heart on that. I'm sorry, but I did hit a like on it. Yes, please hit a like on that. Thank you for the super chat. My chat, thank goodness I'm not streaming directly from my phone, if you know what I mean, like looking at the chat. You can hear me? Okay, because my chat disappeared. It's gone on my phone. It's gone. It doesn't, it only shows the first, it shows you, Paula, only the first few chats, and that's it. I was going to put a heart on that super chat. Well, I did give you a purple heart, and thank you. It is so much appreciated. No, that's that. I do labor and delivery. Stick around. Make sure you're subscribed so you can see the labor and delivery of this baby. Well, you're seeing the labor of this baby. You're seeing this baby being formed. So like this baby's being developed as like we speak, and then we'll do labor and delivery of this baby. Like we're gonna baby will be assembled online. We call it labor and delivery of a reborn doll. This is how reborns are born. So yeah, we'll be doing that of this little guy. There we go. Loud and clear. Okay, thank you. What do I click on to subscribe to this? So click on. Let me look. It should be. Just click on my. Yeah, wow, my chat completely disappeared. What the heck is YouTube doing lately? Just click on. It should be on the upper right hand corner. Am I correct? I'm not sure. Paula, can you go look? Deborah says stop. Stop what? Let's see. Have I missed you so much? I missed you too. My goodness. Got it. Thank you for subscribing. Yes, and when you subscribe, you have a chance to win the 100K giveaway. So we're doing a giveaway. The doll is worth $800. We'll be doing a 100K giveaway once we hit 100K as my way of saying thank you for getting us to that big milestone. I will be giving away a doll that is worth $800. It's a high-end reborn. It'll be Harry by Bonnie Brown. It is the latest sculpt by Bonnie Brown. And I was like, wow, what perfect timing, you know? That's perfect timing. Ooh, I gotta show you what I got. When I'm done with this, I want to show you my new sponges. I know. Excited, Jen. Sponges? Really? Yes. I got these sponges. They were professionally made. And I wouldn't think of mottling sponges that way. Like, oh, I can make my own mott. But I got these sponges the other day. I ordered them. They were being advertised on Facebook by a reborn artist. And I decided to, hey, you know, I'm going to support her local business and buy those sponges. And let me tell you, I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. I'll show you in just a moment. But I can't wait to model my baby with those. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Thank you. You're welcome. And thank you. Oh my goodness. Lunar Fan Forever sent a star. Thank you for the star. Thank you. Oh my goodness. That is so sweet of you. Thank you for that star. I will get you the click on there and hit the bell. Yep, hit the bell for all of it. Yeah, because YouTube has a mind of its own, and if you sometimes even if you hit all of it, it doesn't send you all of it. So thank you. Hello, 68 people. Make sure you hang around. In the next few minutes, we will be kicking back in a minute and holding a baby. We'll have a nice little chat before I get off live stream. Man, that was a big plane. Heard a loud plane go over us. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're just like finishing up the last part of the varnishing. And it just drives me crazy about these black specks. No. Okay. We're almost done here, guys. And once we're done, we'll hold the baby. I should have made a bottle. Feed the baby a bottle. Another piece of little fuzz. You're back. Dude, you ruined it. I love your name. Oh my gosh. How are you doing, dude? You ruined it. Good to see you back. What you been up to? Oh, this little fuzzy is like, oh my goodness, being a pain. Okay. Hello, hello to Sylvia. How are you doing? What materials you use to make the baby skin resemble real skin? So paint is one. Painting in many layers, different layers, starting with blue undertones, and then there's like mottling. Oh my goodness, his hair, it won't get off. And then after that, after the painting is all done, so there's like multi layers. That's gonna drive me up the wall. I think I got most of it. Um, After that, of course, is the varnishing, and that gives the skin texture. I honestly really do like this texture of this IRHSP. It feels a lot like the Genesis, but it's much softer. It feels kind of like uncured Genesis, and that kind of drives me crazy. It does drive me crazy. I don't know if we did this foot. I think we did. Did we do this foot? I don't know, just in case. Let's do it again. Thank you. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking, dude. I'm glad to see everybody here. Pretty much everybody in our chat is here. It's good to see everyone. Oh, there you go. Thank you for posting that. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. And hello, 57 people. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes before the end of this live stream. We need to get to 100 likes. I know we can do it. The only reason I keep asking is because it does help the algorithm. It does show the people more on the home page. This, my channel. And if you hear banging in the background, that's my cat because he's got the zoomies again. And he's not happy that I shut the door on him. When he just got done taking a nap with me. So I woke up with him on my chin. Cats will do that. I woke up and he was just like laying on my chin. Hello to Suzanne. Frog Frenzy, hello. Love that name. Baby God, your talent. Thank you. Yeah, we're up to 81 likes. Let's keep going. Come on. Come on. Chop, chop. Let's go. Let's do it. We're just doing the AK varnishing. This is like the extra little bit of varnish to protect the varnish. Appreciate that. All right, we're almost done with this. We're gonna kick back and we're gonna hold Brooklyn. And then next time we go live, we'll go live in the baby room. We'll hold babies. Okay. I think we can call that good. It's all good. It's all done. All right, let's hold a baby. We are done. Let's sit back, relax, look at all of this. We can throw this away now. And then I'll go back in when I'm done. This is probably ready for another round of varnishing, but I'll do that later. Ooh, that's looking good. I am very happy. I'm very thrilled about that. Actually, we'll move him to the other side. There we go. Take off the gloves. Let's hold a baby. Who wants to hold a baby? I wish I can hand you a baby through the screen and say, here, hold the baby. So you guys can hold the babies too. Okay. Oh, I forgot to show you my sponges. For those of you who are artists out there, this is called Desiree Double, a small world nursery. Oh my goodness, I am thrilled about these sponges. These sponges are awesome. This is her business card. In case anybody's interested in these types of sponges, this is her business card here. And these are definitely professionally made. So these here, look at how, like, I wonder how she puts these holes in. They're so perfect. Look at how perfect that is. Like, these are all skin texturing. So that's even more realism with your babies. I wonder how she probably drills them. I don't know. I can definitely not poke holes like that, but I'm glad I got them. I supported a local business. They're a little on the price side, but like I said, I like supporting businesses, especially in our community. These are wonderful, and it comes in a case. Oh, and I can't wait to try them out. I can't wait to try it, and that's them. All right, let's hold the baby. So I thought I'd like to share that. This is my sponge. My sponge is so ridiculous looking. That's just like what my sponges look like. Alrighty, let's grab Brooklyn. Brooklyn. Oh my goodness, baby Brooklyn. Let's have a cuddle. It is cuddle time with Brooklyn. So go ahead and turn the camera over. Hopefully you can see me. Hello. You get a long name there, but hello. Thank you. Thank you. Let me move this over so that I'm not looking the other way. I want to look at you guys and look at chat. Let me move this over. Let's move this over. There we go. There we go. Now I can look at you guys and look at the chat. There we go. Now let's have a cuddle with our Brooklyn. Fun fact, this outfit here that she is wearing, sit back in our crooked gaming chair. She has been, so Faith Ann, my daughter, did come home from the hospital in this outfit. So I'm very, very happy to still have this outfit here. And I'm surprised that they actually have these outfits at Walmart still, just like the same type of material and everything, the design. And yeah. Let's see. Really, baby. Thank you. So cute. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hello, 75 people. Yes. How are we doing today? This is Brooklyn. I should have made her a bottle. You're pretty hungry. You haven't eaten in a couple days. My baby has not eaten in a couple days. What a bad reborn mommy I am. Let me see if I can get the camera to go up a little bit more. Because, like, see if we can do that. Sorry, I'm playing around with you guys. Okay. Alrighty. Let's have a cuddle with the baby. So over the weekend, I redid my doll room. I didn't get rid of my vintage dolls yet. They're in the garage. I packed up the vintage dolls. So I didn't get to count my dolls. So I no longer count them as my collection anymore, but I did keep some of the vintage babies, but I kept the, uh, what are those dolls? They're like the Barbie dolls. What are they? Monster High dolls? I kept them because I think they're really cute. It's like a theme going on with their babies. like, but I kept them. I kept a couple of the vintage babies that were the dolls that I used to have as a child. So I will show you that. Probably go live streaming tomorrow, and that's going to be part of our little backdrop there. So I saved only one rack of dolls. I got rid of 2 racks of dolls. So my members, when I get back from the Kansas Doll Show, we have got to make videos of them dolls, and anybody who would like a vintage baby, as my gift to my members, I will give them away. So, I mean, technically, I could take them back to the Ohio Doll Show where I got them from and resell them. That's just too much work. Too much work. Boy, do I look tired. I don't look too hot. But yeah, hello 53 people. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. So cute. Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a wonderful Thank you for the 82 likes. Let's get to 100. I ain't gonna leave until we get to 100. I ain't leaving. Dang it. I'm not leaving. I'll be here all night. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Any questions? Yeah, I'm throwing a tantrum. I can see myself throwing a tantrum. What's happening? 64 people. I hope you're having a great evening. This is a hyper realistic vinyl art doll. If you're just scrolling in and say, what the heck is that lady holding? This is a vinyl art doll. I've been making them for 21 years now. Welcome, welcome. We just had a little varnishing session here, and now we're just having a little chat before we go. Before we go. My cat's yowling out the door. I don't know. I'm surprised that if you hear somebody yowling, it's Bubby. So how was everybody's Wednesday? We've got an extremely slow chat. We'll just hang out. We'll just sit here and hang out. We'll hang out. Rock the baby. Hello, 77 people. Thank you for being here. If you have any questions, I ran out of things to say. I'm just going to sit here until somebody asks a question. I'll be the centerpiece. We'll just like rock the baby. Probably put myself to sleep. Oh, there we go. Somebody said something. Is it real? Finally, someone said something. No, it is a hyper realistic vinyl art doll. I make them for a living. This doll here I made. And I am happy to say that this doll here I'm going to recreate as a custom for a dear friend of mine. And she's going to be the fully hair painted, fully rooted version of this doll. I can't wait. So this is the Brooklyn Levi Mix Baby. And this is one of my most favorite reborns. Most favorite. Let's see, I'm babysitting a baby in the neighborhood, and it's part-time job, really love. I even want to sleep next to the baby. Aww. I thought about adopting a baby. Let's see, but the cost, I'm sure, I'm still a student. Oh, bless your heart there. Oh my goodness. You want to adopt a baby? Yeah. That's a question that doesn't really float around anymore. I'm surprised that a lot of people are like, do you have real children? Why don't you go adopt children? Why don't you go take care of animals? Things like that. I like full silicone dolls. I feel like they are most realistic looking dolls. Yeah, they do feel really realistic. I have one silicone art doll, and she does feel really realistic. I just don't like the feeling the actual silicone itself, but feeling it through clothes is really realistic, or wrapped up in a blanket. But I hate the powders that go on them. I'm really strange like that. What do you put in the bottle for milk? Real formula. It's expired. I'm probably about to get me some fresh expired powdered milk. This formula is so expired. Even powdered formula stinks when it's expired. It's pretty old. But yeah, I use the real formula. It's the most realistic. I've actually had really nice collector's bottles. I was collecting baby bottles and making formula out of glue, wood glue. It actually looks really realistic. But after a while, it ruins the nipple, and it sticks to the silicone glue when you glue the nipple so it doesn't leak. So it just kind of ruins it, especially if you use coffee for a tint, or you use um, vanilla extract. It stains your bottle. It just ruins your bottle. It does. Baby saying he have similar perfumes. Nice. Mm. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, you can put baby wafers or whatever in dolls. I don't prefer it myself personally. I don't like baby scent wafers. I'm not into perfumes. I'm very sensitive to smells myself. So I don't like putting those in your babies. Some people do. I still have them. I still have that whole canister full of these little wafers that you can put in the diaper, and then it'll make the diaper smell good, make the baby smell good. Can you bathe your dolls? No, you cannot. Not these. If you have a silicone doll, you can, but not these dolls. These are dolls, I'll show you, have a cloth body. I don't know if you can see that. She has a cloth body. And if you put that in water, you pretty much ruined it. Well, not really. I'm sure you can. That would be a good experiment. I know it'd be kind of a cruel experiment, but it would be kind of. I wonder what it'd be like to. Um, can you salvage a reborn? That would be a project. Maybe we should do that. We should make a reborn, and put it in the water and see what happens. Like, see if we can save it. I'm sure you can if you put a lot of work into saving it. Um, you enjoy bathing your dolls? Nice. Yeah, so if you have silicone dolls, you can. If you have silicone art dolls, then it's really not recommend that you bathe them because the paint can start peeling off. Every time that I've had uh, silicone dolls, I've always had that problem. Just that's another reason why I don't like silicone dolls, is that the paint eventually come peeling off because it's just layers of silicone peeling off. I love those wipers you put on their diapers. Yes. Yeah, the scented. There's like you can put scented little wafers. Yeah, that's nice. That can be really relaxing too if you have a silicone doll, and if you don't mind the paint, if it's an art doll, after a while it wears on the paint. I paid 1,200 for my baby boy. He's a full body silicone. Oh, nice. That's a good price. Yeah, silicones run to be expensive. They can be very expensive. You're back. Welcome back. Is it my Kahans? Hopefully I said that right. I'm sorry. I tend to like butcher names. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Actually, I'm feeling pretty relaxed. I'm just gonna sit here. It's like one of those, like when you get done working, it's like, it's been a busy day at work today at my regular job. And I get up, and sometimes I feel sad when I get up for work because, like, I don't want to go to work. I just want to work on the dolls, and that would be a dream come true. again for me. If I can stay home and work on dolls all day and do stuff around the house, that would be nice instead of going to work. But I do like my coworkers. My coworkers are awesome though. I have wonderful coworkers. I love them. I'm glad you're back. Hello. Let's see. Perky Pop 7. Hello, hello. Let's see. Is that what a silicone doll in your hand? No, this is a vinyl art doll. So this is a vinyl art doll that I am holding. This here is Brooklyn. She is a mixed reborn, so she's a two-part reborn. She's got the reborn Brooklyn head and the Levi limbs. Bonnie Brown's Levi limbs. Which I don't know why Harry's got Levi legs and partial limbs instead of just Levi limbs. In that case, then I would just buy Harry with the Levi limbs so I can use them for the custom that I got coming up after the Kansas Doll Show. That's a beautiful baby. How many are you currently working on? Right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Right now, there's 5 on my wall that I'm looking past the camera. There's 5 on the wall there. They were all supposed to go to the Kansas Doll Show. I ran out of time. I was going to have 7 to 8 babies on the table. I'm going to end up with 5. 5's a good number. I like 5. I think if I do Kansas Doll Show again next year, 5 will be my number. 5 is a good number to work with. So I think we'll keep it at 5. So I have Adelaide on the wall. I have Marita Winter's Sammy Joe on the wall. I have a Darren, a real-born Darren, and I have an open-eyed Gracie May. And open-eyed Gracie May would have been a really good seller at the Kansas Doll Show, but she still has quite a ways to go. They're all at the stage of like the mottling stage, and so now they just need the rest of their layers of paint. So she wouldn't have made it. The reason why Realborn Jackson made it is because he was pretty much done being painted, and he had a few boo-boo marks on him, and so I decided, you know what, I'm going to sell him as a boo-boo baby, but he's a perfect candidate for the IRHSP heat set matte varnish that I need to try out. I tried it on my ethnic leg. It worked out really well. So I wanted to see what it looked like on a Caucasian, like a full-on reborn Caucasian. So he was the experimental baby. Plus we painted his hair blonde. I have to go now. Have a great night, Jen. Thank you, Paul James. Thank you for being here. Hearts to you. Loves to you. Love you, Paul James. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. I'm feeling pretty relaxed. Open eye dolls are gorgeous. Do you make toddlers and children? So I was talking about that earlier, and no, I don't. I'm mainly into the newborns and preemies, but I am going to be making a Maddie for myself. That's probably as big as I'll go, is Maddie. Maddie's like a 9-month size baby from Bonnie Brown. So probably something like Maddie or 3-month Joseph. That's as big as I go. Probably maybe up to a year old. But children dolls honestly scare me. Those do scare me. Thank you for the 95 likes. Yes, we're headed towards 100. Yay, woo woo. But yeah, those do creep me out. So I do get the creep factor now. So the older dolls do kind of creep me out. I saw baby latching onto a milk bottle, but they were just holding it in their mouth, right? Not sure what you mean, but yeah, are you talking about a real baby? Yeah, we were talking about, I was talking with my kids, my 2 daughters. One has my grandson, and my other daughter's expecting my granddaughter. And back in the day, formula feeding a baby was like the thing. Even back when I was a baby, formula feeding a baby was like a big thing. Now, breastfeeding babies are a big thing now, which is a good thing because that's better for your baby. But now that they come out with all the technology in bottles, now everybody's like, which is better for baby. Hello, 117 people. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Thank you for joining me. We're now just kind of zoning out, relaxing after just got done doing some varnishing on Jackson. He's looking so cute. So make sure you are subscribed to my channel. We will be doing a labor and delivery of this baby. So if you want to see how a reborn is born, make sure you're subscribed. We will have a labor and delivery soon. After we are done varnishing him, I will be delicately rooting his blonde eyelashes, adorable eyelashes. He's a blondie. He's a towhead. So he is our blonde baby. I like to have, I love to have different babies on my table. So I have one African American. I have the rest of them they're all Caucasian with darker hair, and then we have our little blonde baby. I do need to do redhead hair painting. I haven't done that yet. So, yep, formula feeding was big in the 70s and 80s. Because I remember my sister having my nephews and niece, and she bottle fed them. And that was just the thing back then in the 80s. Because my nephew was born in 1985. I was a teenager in 1985. Oh, you want to see the babies having the bottle? Next time we'll do a bottle. They're not actually sucking on bottles. It's just the way the nipples are that looks like they're drinking a bottle and indications like they are. Next time I will. Hello, sweet friend Susie. I knew you would be here. That's why I waited for you. How are you doing, love? How are you doing? It's so good to see you. Rose back to you and hearts back to you. Yes, mixed baby. I can't wait. That's the thing I'm going to be practicing on. I'm going to be practicing on my ethnic babies, my mixed babies, Hispanic babies. I think all the skin colors are beautiful, beautiful. So I can have a lightly tanned baby, like a biracial baby, or I can have a dark, dark, dark African American baby, like a dark Indian baby. Oh my gosh, such beautiful colors. I can't wait to experiment. I'm very happy about that. Thank you for the heart. Maybe, oh, I already read that. Hello to Julia. Did I say your name right? You're good? That's good. Fake kid. You are right. It's a fake kid. It's a fake baby, yeah. These are art dolls. So these are considered art pieces. I'm holding an art piece in my arms right now. So this is basically, they are art pieces and they're wonderful. That's why I'm feeling so relaxed right now, because I'm holding a baby and I'm swinging back and forth, and it's like, oh, it's so soothing. Yes. Cake. Okay. You have one. Nice. Who do you have? And welcome, Thing 2476. Yes. Yeah, if you have reborns, who do you have? How many boys? How many girls? How many vinyl babies? Silicone babies? Who do you have? What are their names? How old are they? We want to know all about your reborns. Yay, we're at 99 likes. Woo, woo, finally. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. It is 10:05, so I'm going to give it a few more minutes, and then I'm going to get off and get ready for bed. How much are my reborn babies? So my reborn babies are anywhere from 425 all the way up to 1,900. Just depends on the sculpt. Depends on how much work is put into them. So they're all different prices. It's not one price. It's not one price for every baby. We are going to try to make extremely simple, affordable reborns. I do have a love baby behind me there that when I get back from the Kansas Doll Show, We're gonna work on seeing if we can make extremely affordable reborns that are like somewhere in the neighborhood of $225. So that's as low as I can go, because it's still work, and you gotta make a living somehow. You gotta make a living, and I do get, we want wallet friendly, like budget friendly babies. But at the same time, I don't want to cheat myself out. This is what I do for a living. So, yeah. Hello to Hudson. Hello, hello. Ashley, hello. Wow. And it depends on what you have done to the baby. Yep, it depends on what you have done to the baby. Correct. His name is Hudson. Oh, nice. His name is Hudson. But there is a lot of creeps buying this. Yes, Lizzie, I totally understand. And that's why I am very lucky that I have a lot of special friends who buy my babies. So it's all people that I know that buy my babies. And I mainly sell them now at the Kansas Doll Show. So it's like a win-win situation, like, because it's like a vacation, and it's also a business trip too, because I'm selling dolls. So yeah, I am cautious who I sell to, but I really don't have to worry, because when I have a doll that goes up for sale, usually I'm very blessed that it does not take long at all for my doll to get a home. And it's usually someone I know. Thank you. We're at 103 likes. We made it. 103 likes. Thank you. You want one? Nice. Where do you get them again? You can get them, and hello, David. You can get them on reborns.com, or you can wait until I have one available online for sale. I am a mommy. I am a mommy to be nice. Congratulations, Ashley. A mommy to real babies or a mommy to reborns? I feel like I'm adopting. Aww. It's really nice. It gives you that feeling like you're adopting a baby all over again. Um, One of those. Great, Susie. You're not a creep. uh, give a hug to the baby. Oh, give the hug. I'll give the hug to the baby. I'll hug the baby. Yeah. You are not a creep, Susie. Stop it. Stop it, stop it. You are not a creep. Hello, 100 people. I'm glad you are here. What is the baby's name that you are holding? This is Brooklyn. This is little Brooklyn here. I made her. And look at how she curls up. Look at this. It's the newborn scrunch, guys. If you love that newborn curl. Oh my gosh. She's so cute. Yes, welcome who just came in. Welcome. You are not a creep, so stop it. When I see you at the show, I'm going to have to slap you around. Stop it. I'm almost 4 months pregnant with twins. Ashley, congratulations. Almost 4 months pregnant with twins. Oh my gosh, double hearts to you. Everybody, give Ashley love and hugs for having twins. Nice. That's your Brooklyn? Isn't she adorable? Isn't she just, oh, look at that. Yeah, congrats. Like, everybody, congratulations to Ashley. Give her hearts and love and hugs for that. Yes. That is just awesome. Twins, double trouble. No, double the fun. I tell my daughter when she has her daughter, I'm like, be prepared. Enjoy your nights while you still have them. Because once one little girl gets here, she'll be waking you up every 2 to 3 hours to eat. Probably every 2 hours. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Oh, that's for Ashley. Yes, thank you for the hearts for Ashley. How long does it take to make the dolls? So normally, if I wasn't working a regular job, It'd take me about 4 to 6 weeks to make a baby. But now it takes me several months because of the fact that I work a regular daytime job. I do work in the medical field. And yeah, so I work a regular day. Sometimes I come home from work and I'm older already and I'm just so tired. I had to take a nap today. So that's why I'm up late because I took a nap when I got home. Identical or fraternal? Yeah. Do you know? How old is the baby? So she is made to look like she's like a day old, like brand new, newborn, but she's actually, what, a couple years old now? She's actually a couple years old now. Hello, hello to the person that wrote in Chinese. Hello. Yes. Yeah, she's about 2 years old now, I think. It's exhausting working in healthcare. I'm an RN. Oh, I bet you. Yeah. I'm not quite an R. I'm not no RN. I work in the industry. Um I work in the medical field where they make surgical stuff for surgeries, things like that. We work behind the scenes in making the stuff that for surgeries, stuff like that. But it is the medical field, and yes, we do have to wear those surgical hats and the things and gloves and all that, and we look like we're going into the operating room and all that stuff. That's why I can't wear fancy hair because I wear a thing on my hair all day. Can I give her another hug? Of course. Why does it look real? Because it is, because she's made to look realistic. There's a hugs. Hugs. You can hold them all different ways, and she moves. I'll show you how well she moves. She moves just like this, back and forth, really realistically. Let's turn her head this way so she's looking at you guys. Yeah, I imagine being an RN is very exhausting. That's got to be exhausting work. I did ask the lady when I was with my daughter, and she was getting a test up in labor and delivery. It is so fun going up to the labor and delivery floor in a real hospital. I asked her, I'm like, do you have fun? Like, is this a fun job? And she says, for the most part, yes. But, sometimes it's sad, 'cause some people sometimes lose their babies, and that's probably got to be a sad thing. But she said for the most part, it's really a rewarding job to be a labor and delivery nurse. I would love to be. If I was younger, if I can go back in time, I'd probably do that. I'd probably be a labor and delivery nurse. But at the same time, I am not one. My daughter can handle needles. I cannot take needles. Oh, needles. You put a needle in front of me, I will start feeling nauseous. And then, especially when I'm getting a shot or IV or anything like that, I'm just totally nauseous. It makes me totally, totally nauseous. Yes, the hair is painted on. Yep, you are correct. It's painted on. Let me show you the back of her hair. I do mostly hair painting because it's faster, of course. It's not that much faster in rooting. It still takes me about 4 days to about a week to paint the hair itself. But I like my hair painting. Some hair painting can look more realistic than my rooting. I really don't care for my rooting too much. I really don't. Let's see. It is an sad thing is lost a baby 2 hours. Oh, I'm so sorry. And I didn't like it too well, but I was not in my control. Oh, yeah. Once again, hugs to you, Paula. You work in palliative care. And being a nurse, God bless you, because being a nurse in anything, let me go a little bit this way. Being a nurse in anything, that's hard work. That's a lot of work. I've seen nurses go in and out, just going all over, especially the ones that took care of my husband during his chemotherapy, the chemo nurses. I was like, God bless them, you know? And just watching them work. You have to go now. Thank you for being here. Uh, my Kahans. Hopefully I said your name right. Thank you for being here. Hearts to you. Love you. Have a good night. I know I catch myself patting my tummy. Aw. Yeah, my stomach became a shelf. I used to eat bowls of cereal and I used to rest it on my belly. My belly's like, my babies were all small babies, my real babies. They were all small babies, but I had big bellies. Like they all had a lot of fluid around them. You would think I was carrying a 10-pound baby, but I miss those days of being pregnant. I really do. Uh, I should make a baby with ear piercing. Thank you for that suggestion. Yeah, I should. I wonder if I should pierce her ears. But I can't bring myself into like thinking about like I've seen videos of newborns getting their ears pierced and it's like, oh, that's so sad. It's like it hurts them. We'll see you later. Nursing in Canada, especially, there's a shortage, and now they're cutting jobs. Oh man, I am so sorry to hear about that. Oh my gosh. Wow. Ashley says hello. Lucia. Yes, hugs to Paula. Maybe one day I might with Maddie. If I make a Maddie, I might pierce her ears. That would be cute. Hudson, we do pierce their ears. Yeah. I personally don't like pierced ears on a newborn. I'm into the newborn babies. Me personally, I don't like pierced ears on newborns. But an older baby maybe. Maybe an older baby, like maybe a toddler size baby. Um, I have a thing with that. That's just my personal preference. My real children, my daughters, I let them decide when they wanted their ears pierced. I didn't go ahead and pierce their ears without their consent because when they're little, they can't consent to it. So I personally, that doesn't mean that it's not cute. I personally have a belief in like not piercing babies' ears. Why do you have a doll? It's I make them for a living. This is what I've been doing for almost 22 years now. They are art pieces, so this is a piece of art that I'm holding. Um, they are relaxing. I'm feeling very relaxed. This baby's hypnotizing me. They're very relaxing to sit and hold them, like I am right now. I'm like oh, but yeah, I have like 21 reborns myself. And I'm sorry I didn't count the dolls as I was taking them down. I took down the vintage dolls because I would like to put shelving up in that space for storage for stuff. And then I put the hospital bassinets. I collect the hospital bassinets. I put them in that space. If you've seen my YouTube short, my little girl had her ears pierced and she looks so cute. And we had it done at 6 weeks old, and that's okay. I mean, that's your personal preference. I personally, my preference is not. My both of them, all three of my daughters were like 10 years old when they had it done. Can I make an emergent something baby doll? What is that? What kind of doll is that? Let's see. Some women have easy pregnancies. I developed rash during my last trimester with my first. Oh my goodness. Yeah, my daughter, her pregnancy has been rough so far. She had the morning sickness pretty bad. Not as bad as it can be, but like it was pretty. Yeah, yeah. My pregnancies, my last two, which are my boys. I had preeclampsia, so I had to have emergency C-section myself. So yeah, my three daughters were fine. My first daughter was an emergency C-section because her heart rate, like they induced me, and her heart rate just dropped. And they're like, and that was already in labor, like chemical labor. This wasn't natural labor. And then I failed to progress. I didn't even make it to 1 centimeter, nothing. And I was already done with it. I'm like, I'm done with this. And they came in and like, we got to do a C-section. I'm like, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. I literally jumped off that bed, ran to that operating room. I want to meet this baby already. Let's get this baby out. So, yeah. We waited till our girls could ask. Yes. And that's fine. If you get your baby's ears pierced, I just personally I don't prefer it. But a lot of people do get their babies. And it doesn't hurt. It hurts for a minute, but um, it's just something you got to keep an eye on and take care of and everything. And that's just one. I admit that's one more thing you got to take care of on a baby is their ears. I just wait till they're old enough to be able to take care of, brush their own hair, brush their own teeth. Then they can take care of their ear piercings. So let's see. I have time to think about if I want my twins' ears pierced. Yeah, and that would be cute. I'm not. It is cute. It is cute. I don't think babies should have their ears pierced. I believe in consent as well. Yeah. So anything else like consent? Um. Yep. What is the price for these dolls? So my price range is, well, I'll just give you my average is 775 to 900. Those are my averages. Low end 425, high end like 1,900. There it just depends on the doll kit, depends on how much work is put into the doll. If you get a box opening, all that. There's all kinds of factors in it. Can I name a baby Emerson? Is that how you say it? That's a pretty name. I will consider that. Thank you. Yes, please do put your suggestions for names because I am getting some reborns at the Kansas Doll Show. I'm going to try for two reborns at the Kansas Doll Show. So I need some names. Name suggestions, please. Is an intensely itchy rash. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear about that. Itchy rash. My daughter didn't have that, but she had the nausea pretty bad. It came back. She's in her third trimester now. She said a couple days ago her nausea, she did throw up. So some people get it so bad they lose weight. And if you lose weight during pregnancy, that's not a good thing. I have 3 piercings and I'm 13. Nice. And you got to consent to those. Yeah, so that's nice. Where are your 3 piercings? Is it in your ears? That is a pretty name. Yeah, Rachel's a pretty name. Nice. Thank you. Yeah, keep the suggestions going. I love a good name suggestion. Mila, that's a pretty name. Yeah, that's a pretty name. I've thought of some names. I like the name Everest. I thought about that name. What was another name I thought of? There's some babies I really got to dig out that I really got to start working on collection babies. I need more babies in my collection. That's another reason I moved out the vintage dolls, so that I can make that a storage spot. And then I want to move stuff over so that I can fit more tables in for more reborn babies. Let's see. It just depends on the piercings. And hello, Jacqueline. Um, if my daughter was 13, I would let her get her ears pierced. But anything like in the nose or the eyebrow, I probably would not. Kylie's a really pretty name. Yeah, what about Kylie? You like Ethan? Ethan's a really nice name. Very nice name. Yeah, thank you for these name suggestions. I'm hoping to bring home 2 babies. I need to buy a couple more tables for my doll room to set up. Jessica, that's a pretty name. Yep. Hello, Teresa. Let's see. Desi's a pretty name. And hello to Jay Garcia. How are you? What pretty names. Yeah, whenever I need names, I'll just come online and do a live stream and say, okay, give me some names. We made it to 120 likes. Thank you. Hello to Yaquel. Hopefully I said your name right. Josie's a pretty name. Diamond is a pretty name. Daisy's a pretty name. Yeah, those are all some really, really pretty names. Very pretty names. Yeah, so like I said, like Everest, I already have Brooklyn. I gotta get some more boys in my collection too. So I will be digging out. I do have a Charlie, and I'm going to keep his name Charlie because I like that name. So a lot of these kids, a lot of these babies like Brooklyn, I just happen to like the name Brooklyn, and I kept her as Brooklyn. And Charlie by Marita Winters, I do have a Charlie, and I'm going to be reborning him for my collection. He is a cutie patootie. He's a little thing. He's like 14, 15 inches long. He sold instantly last year at the Kansas Doll Show. He was like the first to go off the table. Then it was actually him and Aria were the first two to go off the table. And I was very lucky that like my babies sold pretty good. I was glad to go home with no babies of my own. You love picking out names? I know, me too. I love picking out names too. Caleb. That's a pretty name. Ruby Grace. Wow. That is a pretty name. Yeah, so this little Charlie here, I want to make for my collection. I have a feeling that Charlie is going to be a favorite. I do have some rare kits I would like to, of course, Mark, being the collector that he is, he does not unpackage any of the things like certain figurines that he gets. He suggests that I don't. Like that I don't reborn Miracle. Laura Lee Eagle's Miracle. I have a Miracle. I want to reborn that baby. I've been wanting to reborn that baby for 10 years now. He's like, don't. That kit's worth $1,000 now. Did you know that? Laura Lee Eagle's Miracle. Quinlan is probably worth even more money. Missy, that's a pretty name. Josie, or is that a name? Joe's. That's a pretty name. This one is vinyl. This one's a vinyl art doll. And I have one silicone art doll. I was so lucky to buy your last baby. Yes! And at the last minute, the first day of the doll show, Susie just sweeps in and which one did you buy again? I forgot her name. I feel bad. I forgot her name. Let's see. That doll that I wanted was Miracle. Yes. So I have Miracle. Laura Lee Eagles. Very, very rare. The kit itself is about worth $1,000 just for that kit. I looked on reborns.com. There's several available on reborns.com. Well, last I checked, they might be sold. They're selling for about $1,000 on reborns.com to buy that kit. And I'm like, oh man, I'm tempted to buy them and make me twins. Esme, yep. Yep, there was an Esme. Yeah. Esme is very popular. I bet you Esme, if you find an Esme kit, I bet you that's probably getting up there too as well. But I think Edith. Why did I forget the name? Edith. What did you name her, Susie? What did you name her? Did you keep her name Edith? You love her to pieces? I know you do. Oh, I'm so happy. My heart is happy. Thank you, Susie. Give Edith a hug for me right now. Go give her a hug. Right now, give her a hug for me. Hello, 130 people. Thank you for hanging out as we lounge here in our studio. You got it, Edith. Yep. Edith is a Cassie Brace, Cassie Love sculpt, right? Yeah, Edith is Cassie and Love. Can you feed the baby? I would love to feed the baby. I forgot to make a bottle. Next time we'll feed the baby. I promise. Right now, Edith Ann. Oh my goodness. What a pretty name. Oh my goodness. Pretty, pretty name. Yeah. Fake. You are correct. It is a fake baby. And welcome, Val Kyra. Hopefully I said your name right. Yes, Edith Ann. Cousin Edith Ann. Yeah, and I have a cat meowing out there. He sounds like a little baby. Yes. I bet you, Susie, you coming in and swooping in again this year to buy my last baby. So in the lineup we have Junie Rose. We have Elena. We have, and now that I know the sculpt, I did get a hold of Marita Winter. She said that baby is a very rare doll kit, and it's Raleigh. The doll kit is named Raleigh. So I think that doll kit was sculpted for the Down East Doll Show in 2013. So she said it is a rare doll kit. She said she'll let me know if anybody is interested in buying my kit, but I'm not selling my Raleigh because I'm gonna make another one of those African American babies out of the other Raleigh that I have, and then I have a few more kits that I think would be really adorable as ethnic babies. Hello to Kristen. She may just have to come see you. Come bring her. Yes. I know my good friend Maria is probably working right now. It's 10. Yeah, she's probably working. So where she's at, it's probably 9:33. She's probably working. So I'm bringing her favorite baby, which is Alex. If I ever get another girl, it's going to be Marion Rose Grace. What a pretty name, Paula. Marion Rose Grace. What a pretty name. Hi from the UK. Hello, Mum. Oh my goodness. Hello. All the way from the UK. Welcome. It's probably like morning there now. Am I right? Yes, she does have a pacifier. She does. You know, I wonder if she has a magnetic one. Did I give her a magnetic one? We'll see. Yes, she does. This one's a random pacifier, but she does have a magnet. So, thanks for asking, because she's happy now. She's got a pacifier now. Sometimes with my personal reborn doll collection, I don't give them a pacifier. I don't really feel the need to give them a pacifier. But I think it's because she was for sale. Yeah, that's what it was. She was available for adoption. She had the original Brooklyn limbs. I don't know what I did with them. They were painted and everything, and then I decided to keep her, and I painted up. I had an extra Levi kit. I took the limbs from and decided to paint them up and make this baby, and I kept her. I'm so glad I did. I think she looks so realistic. Yes, it's 3:33 a.m. Wow, you are up early, or are you up late? 3:33. Well, good morning to you over there in the UK. Good morning. Can you give me a newborn? I would love nothing more than to give you a newborn. That would be such a dream come true for me if I had all the money in the world and all I had to worry about was doing my hobby and making reborns and making people happy and giving them away. I would love to do that. But unfortunately, in my real world, I'm not a millionaire or billionaire, a millionaire. So I have to make these dolls to sell to make a living. And I actually work 3 jobs. I do. I work in the healthcare during the day. In the evening, I make baby dolls and I do YouTubing. So that YouTube is like my 3rd job. So have to do whatever I can to make that extra money because houses they're not cheap. We need to get a whole new chimney. I need to get all my ceilings replaced up here in this room and every room of this whole upstairs. I have to get all that replaced. And then our bathroom, we have a guy coming out Saturday to look at our bathroom because Mark has bad knees. He's getting painful knees, and we're thinking about getting rid of our bathtub and having one of them walk-in showers in. So I want to see how much that is. If they'll tell me, these people that come over and give you a free estimate, they don't tell you what they would actually charge to take out a bathtub and just put in a walk-in shower. Like, please just tell me the price. I want to know how much money I'm going to be saving. Oh, Kelly, I am so sorry. When I can afford, I love. Oh my goodness, Kelly. Everybody hearts for Kelly, please. Hearts and hugs for Kelly. Give everybody hearts and hugs. Hearts and hugs to you, Kelly. I am so sorry. Yes, these are great for grieving parents who have lost a baby. We do realize they don't replace babies, but they sure bring a warm comfort like a memorial baby. I've made memorial babies as well. Yeah, I've made memorial babies, and just holding them just gives you the memories, and there's nothing wrong with having those wonderful memories. I do have a cat, yes, and he had the zoomies a little bit ago. You never have. He was one. Oh, bless your heart. Oh, goodness. Oh, big hearts to you and hugs. My goodness. Well, he's an angel watching over you now. He's watching over you right now. And yes, memorial babies are a thing, and they are very comforting. Yeah, I've made several of them. Yeah. Hearts and hugs to Kelly, everybody in the chat. Give her hearts and hugs. Love and hugs. But yeah. So yeah, these are good for dementia patients. Um, they're good for training purposes, like in hospitals. They're great for photography training as well. I even threw out my doll. I didn't throw it out. I'm even giving away my $300 photography doll. I bought a doll that it has joints, like you can articulate the arms and legs and the head very realistically, in the torso as well. It's for photography training, but that doll's like 10 to 12 pounds. It is a sack of potatoes. It is so heavy. I hate dolls. It feels like a brick. This doll is so heavy. So I'm giving it away. I don't think I could sell it. And they wanted $800 for these. It's called stand-in baby. SIB is what they're called, and they're training dolls for photography because of the way they can move. They can pose like real babies, but them things are heavy. Newborns are not. They don't feel like that. It feels so unrealistic. It feels awful. Let's see. Oh, his name is tattooed over my heart, Shane. Oh my gosh, I just got chills. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, that's a beautiful name. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful. I've heard of some people who would get like, um, they would get the footprints on their chest or on their back, and then they would hurry up and go to a tattoo artist and they would tattoo over it. I think it's a really cute. I'm too chicken to get a tattoo. I don't have any tattoos. I'd like to get one on my wrist of my kids' names or my little kitty signature. So whenever I sign my name, I have like this kitty signature. Can you have it? I would love to be able to give you a doll, but I can't just give it away. I am doing a 100K giveaway because it's a special giveaway, because 100K is like our big goal to get to. I've In all the years that I've been on YouTube, I've never had 100K subscribers. Never. But once we get there to 100K subscribers, we are celebrating with a big thank you by giving away a doll worth $800. It'll be Harry by Bonnie Brown. And it'll be have full on hair paint. It'll be like the quality of this doll. $800, $800 to $900 worth. I just bought a Thumbelina on eBay. I love vintage dolls. Congratulations on Thumbelina. Susie, if you are interested in any more vintage dolls, I have a bunch in my garage now. I just cleared out that wall of vintage dolls and they're in my garage. Except for a couple of them I left only one rack of dolls and it's on the other side of the room in the doll room. So yeah, I kept yeah, that and members too. If you're interested in any of the vintage dolls, just send me some shipping money. I'll ship it off because shipping's expensive. Let's see. I want a bigger vintage doll now. I can sit and I have a big vintage doll, Susie. I have one of those big. It has a mark on its head. It actually looks like a birthmark. It looks like a birthmark. It's in my garage. It's actually now sitting in my garage and it's sitting on a shelf. It's kind of cute. It's kind of like a decorative thing. I have one other standing doll. It's about as tall as my grandson. That one I did keep and I put it in the basement and it's sitting by the ovens. So it's kind of a decorative thing, but the rest of them, like the real older ones, like the ones that are 100 years old, those ones are packed up in a box and they're in my garage. So if anybody, Susie, or any of my people, my members are interested in them, let me know. I will be going through them after the doll show. How do you chat? You're chatting right now. You're back. Welcome back. Susie says, what? The one what I would like is the one that crawl. Now, I'm keeping those for now. I did keep the crawlers. I'm keeping those ones for now. So I have some that are like ones that I'm definitely giving away. Ones that I'm keeping for now. There's a couple, and they're in my basement. And then the ones that I kept is Baby That Away. That one don't work anymore, but if I get a new Baby That Away, that's the doll. That was my favorite baby when I was little. So keeping Baby That Away. I'm keeping a Cabbage Patch doll. I love the Monster High dolls. I think they're really cute. Um, so yeah, and I have like little miscellaneous things there as well. Oh, can one fly with you? Oh, which one? Depends on which one you want, Susie. I'll see if I can fit it in the suitcase. Let me know which one you want. Can you see another baby? Next time we will. We'll be sitting in our new little studio, like our doll room. We're going to be sitting in the doll room and I'll be holding babies once again. And I will be switching dolls or we'll be changing dolls at the cradle. I don't know. We'll take a vote. Which would you rather see? Do you want to see me sit and, change dolls? I mean, sit and hold baby dolls, or do you want me to change them in the baby bassinet? We'll take a vote on that. We need to chat. Yeah, I got a bunch of vintage dolls. I even got dolls that are 100 years old. I'm not into them anymore, except for the dolls that remind me of my childhood. So I kept the Horseman dolls. Those are like the dolls that I collected as a child. You hear my cat? He's calling. Bubby, I'll be out in a minute. I kept them dolls. I kept a Cabbage Patch. I kept a Baby That Away. Like I said, I kept the Monster High dolls with their little babies. I kept my little ET dolls. I kept... I'll show you my rack. Next time we are in the doll room, I'll show you my one rack. I only kept one rack because I need room to store stuff. Or decorative storage. I love your videos so much. I've been watching your videos so much. I love you really so much. You are my favorite. Can you give me one, please? Aw, thank you. Is it Angelica? Thank you for loving me so much, loving my videos so much. And and wanting one so much. I would love nothing more than to give you a baby, but I make these for a living. I have to make money in doing these. The dolls I'm giving away are for my they're for my members and my moderators. So my moderators are all people I know. And that's the perk of being a member is I give babies away. I give babies away. I'm thinking about doing silicone dolls, giving away silicone dolls for my members as well. I think these cute little silicone dolls, I love them. I would love to start giving those away to my members. Yes, you can buy babies from me. Yes, you can. I don't have any available. I do have them. What's available is going to be at the Kansas Doll Show. Nice, just visiting. Yes. Okay, the vote is change them in the baby basket. Okay. Cabbage Patch dolls were my childhood favorites. Yeah, so I kept the other two. I only put one up in my display and put the other two in the basement for now. Yes, silicone dolls. I like 20-inch silicone dolls. So no, these babies are just like the little 5-inch babies. They're like the little silicone dolls. So I'm thinking about for my members, I'm going to put together a care package, like a little thank you package. So people who become members of my channel will get a goodie thing. So I got to work on that after the Kansas Doll Show. There's so many things I got to work on for my members. I got all my Cabbage Patch dolls. Nice. You got all your Cabbage Patch babies. Aww. Alrighty, guys. Well, it is 10:48 p.m. here, and I do got to get to bed. My eyes are starting to feel sleepy, and as you can tell, I'm getting more talkative. That means I'm very tired. The more tired I get, the more talkative I am. So, yeah. So members, like, keep in touch with me. I'll keep in touch with you guys. I'll make a membership video on the vintage babies. I'll have to go back out to the garage and go through them. But yeah, because I don't have much more room. We still got to go purge out our basement. I still got so many things. When you have a home and you have so many things over the years that collect, we got to get rid of stuff. So, yeah. Good night, sweet dreams. God bless you. God bless you too, Susie. I love you. Thank you for being here. That's why I look so tired. I need to go back to sleep. Alrighty, guys. I love you so much. Thank you again for being here. I'm going to get up now. And I have to turn the camera off from the other end here. But you can watch her. She'll sit good for you guys as we shut off the camera. Thank you for being here. How many hours? 2 hours and 37 minutes. Holy moly. I didn't realize that. Time goes by when you have so much fun. It really, really does. Thank you. We ended up with 142 likes. Thank you. We have met our goal there. I appreciate you. We ended up with a super chat. We ended up with gifts. Thank you so much for the gifts, the super chats. Thank you for the jewels. I appreciate that. And maybe I'll go live tomorrow. I don't know. I doubt it. So there'll probably be a YouTube short, but who knows? I might be able to. So you just never know what a day will bring, especially around my household lately with everything going on with the fam. So it's all good stuff though. So all right, guys, I love you so much, and make sure you are subscribed to my channel to watch more live streams and YouTube shorts and all that fun stuff. So, yeah. Alrighty, I love you guys, and we will see you again next time, probably Friday. I get off of work early, so it might be Friday afternoon. So, we'll see you then. I love you guys. Happy reborning. Have a good rest of your night. Good night. Love you. Take care. We love you. Happy